back to another episode of LTN Pulse. It's a podcast where we have conversations with and dive into what missionaries, high-level volunteers, and staff members of Love Thy Nerd are reading, watching, playing, and experiencing in nerd culture. LTN Pulse is a part of the Love Thy Nerd podcast network, and I'm one of your hosts, Michael. I'm a Twitch streamer, a podcast producer, and y'all, I did something really weird last week. I updated the firmware in my camera lens. I didn't know that was a thing. If anybody's watching this who's like a videographer or photographer, they're probably like, well, yeah, you do that with third-party camera. I don't know. This is new to me. Plugging a USB cable into a camera lens was a wild concept to me, but I don't know. If my camera freaks out while we're doing this, then I probably that's why. Otherwise, I'm playing Breath of the Wild for the first time. That's another crazy thing. 8 years gone from release, but my wife and I are loving it. Yeah, I get the hype now. I get the hype. It's dope.
It's real good. Just stick to that one. Don't bother playing the second one. That's my hot take. And our view count just went down.
Yep. 5 people stopped listening.
That's our whole viewership. Just kidding. Is that it? Is that what you're up to?
That's it. That's what's going on with me.
I love it. Not to cut you off. I am sorry, but I am Luke. I am the director of community engagement here at Love Thy Nerd. I run game nights online, in person. I try to keep our Discord and Facebook popping. I oversee our mods. I do all sorts of stuff, and I love it. And in addition to that, I work at my church, so my hands are full, and my calendar is busy. But I still make time for nerdy things, like this right here. I almost dropped it.
Yeah. Keeping it real.
So this doesn't even have batteries or a cover. This is from your friend and mine, Michael, aka Tree. He was supposed to give me this at NCMS, and we both forgot because we were just too busy hanging out and having a good time. But we'll both be modding these. We're trying to figure out where that's happening, but we're gonna stream it somewhere. Perhaps on Michael's stream, perhaps in the LTN Discord, perhaps on the LTN stream, perhaps all of those places that I just listed.
So many fun little pieces that I have that Luke will have soon.
I will have it soon. I literally have
exciting.
The website open in front of me. I was placing my order right before this podcast, and Michael yelled at me. But, dude, I can't wait to fiddle around with this. I have 2 games right now. One is Pokemon Gold.
Nice. Classic.
This is the real deal. Not a fake. And then obviously the best Game Boy Advance game ever, Advance Wars. So
nice.
That's happening. I am all caught up on Daredevil, Born Again Season 2. It is incredible. I love that show so much. And I went to the zoo today, so that's pretty dope.
Oh, y'all have season passes, right? Or like a year pass kind of deal?
We got an annual pass to the zoo. Baby K is 10 months old, and she likes the reptiles. She likes the tortoises, and she was watching a, like a monitor lizard, something that was huge and scaly. So, yeah, she's a reptile girly, I guess. I asked Asia, I'm like, what if she wants like a chameleon or a turtle? It's like, we have a dog. We'll see.
But anyways, those things usually live in terrariums, so you're pretty cool.
Well, that's true, but like,
if you're gonna get a tortoise, be ready to commit, because those things don't die.
Well, so Kate, when she was like into the tortoises, we sent Kate a picture, and she was like super stoked, and she's like, get Kiko a tortoise, she'll be her best friend for life. Like, they don't die.
Literal lifelong friends, though. I kind of like that. There's something pretty like kind of cool and poetic about that.
Yeah, I don't know. I like our dog. And I think Kiko will too when she grows up. Anyways, enough about me. We have a special guest today, Kyle Matthews. We love him big time. Whoa.
That was dead on. That was
Obi-Wan?
good.
Is that you? Kyle, please tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, where'd you come from? What do you nerd out about?
I was born in a log cabin, and no,
With that beard, I believe it.
Yeah,
He was born with that beard.
yeah. I live in Oregon, so yeah, that's more plausible than it is for most people. No, yeah, I'm out in Bend, Oregon. Our nerd claim to fame is it's the home of the last Blockbuster. I've only visited a couple of times, like as I was moving here, but since I moved here, I have not used their services because streaming is just too darn convenient. As much as I love and want to support physical media, and yeah, I do need to get out there at some point. I have been involved with Love Thy Nerd, frankly, since its conception. Before that, I was involved with GameChurch, which is the ministry that Love Thy Nerd spun out of, and and I've been going on them on mission trips and just trying to stay active in the online communities, and just doing what I can to support the ministry and learn from them, and doing some local nerd ministry outreach as well. So
yeah, man. Another thing that you do that you probably wouldn't consider as ministry, but I do, and you didn't know I was going to bring this up, but you have like a Facebook page that's just called Kyle's Nerdy Mission. Yeah. And I feel so like you share like the stuff that you're doing, and like you use that as a way to fundraise and stuff and keep people updated. But you also, what I'm really encouraged about is when LTN is on they're on a mission trip and you're, back home, you're telling the people that are on that page, like, hey, this is what LTN's doing. This is, be praying for them, or like, hey, they're at NCMS, or hey, they're doing this event, or hey, and so I'm just like super encouraged by that. And I don't know if you really thought that as ministry, but I think that's like a part of what you do and bring to the table. And I wish more people did stuff like that.
Thanks. Yeah, no, you're 100% right. That is, and now I feel kind of awkward because I feel like I've been slacking on that. So yeah, I appreciate you putting the pressure on me to keep up with that. So yeah.
Yeah. So if anyone listening is on Facebook and they're already following LTN and all that, I encourage you to go to Kyle's Nerdy Mission page and follow that, because sometimes he updates the world on what's going on in LTN missions and we forget. So
what? Wait, hold on a second. Where Kyle's Nerdy? I'm on Facebook now. I can't find.
It's a group.
So is it like do you have to invite people?
Maybe I might have to invite you, Michael. So yeah, just maybe ping me later on Facebook, and yeah, I'll get you in there.
Yeah. Friend request sent.
Awesome. Find Kyle on Facebook or in Discord. We'll talk about that at the end of the show too.
Yeah.
But yeah, ask to be a part of that and be, praying for Michael, or for Michael. I guess pray for Michael too.
Yeah.
Pray for Kyle.
I will receive prayers. I'll take them. Anyway,
pray for us all, please.
Yes.
But yeah, just keep Kyle in mind and keep LTN in mind, and yeah, enjoy that. But yeah, I just wanted to give you like a shout out there because I think that's super dope.
Thank you.
Yeah. So without further ado, we want to know what's been going on in the nerdy side of your life, Kyle. What have you been reading anything? Let's start there.
Yeah. So a while back, I was at my local comic shop, and I found the box set of Hellboy. So like a 4-volume trade paperback or omnibus box set, which was awesome because comics can be tough to collect. Like, you're often having to resort to the single issues, which I want nothing to do with. I prefer to get them in as few volumes as possible, just in that compact thing. So so it was cool finding that. And then I read through that and just wanted to keep the party going, so I picked up the complete short stories to complete the whole Hellboy run. So I've been enjoying that. It's a lot of fun. I was exposed to the Del Toro movies first, which I adore. I love those movies so much. And the issue though is that when you see that first and then you read the comics, you have that expectation in mind, but the tone's a little different. This was Mike Mignola. He was an artist first before he was a writer, and so I don't want to badmouth the Weirdo podcast, but but it's the stories are fun, but I think the Del Toro movies are my preferred version of Hellboy. It crushes me that we never got that third one out of those guys, just to complete that story. If I won the lottery and had $200 million, like, okay, go make it, but oh well.
Who was the guy that played Hellboy in
Ron
the
Perlman.
Del Toro movies? That's right. I was like, it's a Ron something. It's not Ron Livingston.
No.
It's definitely not Ron.
Yeah.
Ron Perlman. How do you feel about his?
Swanson.
So I guess you really enjoy his portrayal of Hellboy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought I've only seen the first one, but like it felt really legit to me. Like
it's kind of like, well, I mean, I guess the way that I've heard the character explained is that, like, he's like decades old, but he still is kind of a teenager inside. So if you look at it like his dialogue, like, and you listen to some of the dialogue in the first movie, like he's still just coming into adulthood. And so that's why he needs like, other, this like Myers, who's kind of, the audience perspective character, he's the professor hires him as someone for Hellboy to lean on as he's just coming into his own. So, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. No, I like how you put that though, with the saying like, if I ever win the lottery, like I'm bringing this, I'm getting the third movie made. Like I love that question. Actually, I want to find a place like that'd be a good community question. Like if you just won the lottery, like, okay, buy the house, buy your parents a house, do all the things, get out of debt. But like, what show or movie are you bringing back that like didn't have a good ending or like that didn't, that got canceled? For me,
and why is it Firefly?
Oh, Firefly would be good. Well, I don't know, man.
Which is kind of happening. Like they're doing the animated series. Sorry, that's a tangent.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yes.
Mine would be Lie to Me. Asia and I are watching Lie to Me again. Super good show, and like it ended because of the writer's strike, and it was just so good. And I'm upset that it doesn't have an end. But
Euphoria, the American version of Euphoria. No, wait, it's not Euphoria. Utopia.
Utopia. Yeah, that's like, wow.
Not Euphoria.
Okay.
I get they both start with the U sound.
Yeah.
And I'm like double checking, making sure the American version of Utopia, which got canceled because it centers around like a global virus kind of thing, and then then COVID happened.
Oh man.
So timing. It was like
it was their fault.
that wasn't gonna go anywhere.
Oof.
But yeah, the American version of it, it's on Amazon Prime, is real good. Oh man, it's good. So
Kyle, would Hellboy 3 be your like number one you'd bring back, or was this something else?
I mean, off the top of my head, probably. I mean, I'd probably need some time to think about. There's tons of other stuff out there that never got finished. Inside Job on Netflix is such a great show. It's an animated series that's basically The Office in the deep state. So it's just where every conspiracy theory is true, and they're just trying their best to keep a lid on all of it. And
I remember seeing this.
Yeah.
No, I know what you're talking about. Yep, I remember now. I remember that.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah.
Wait, Alex Hirsch is on it. So the guy who did Gravity Falls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Yes,
because that's a similar premise. Yeah. So
because they work like at
it's a similar animation style, and has to do with conspiracies, and
the
director of BoJack Horseman, Mike Hollingsworth. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Yeah. No, I forgot about that. That was good. I guess I didn't know it got canceled.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Man.
Animation's expensive.
Yeah.
Truth.
Yep,
Good
yep,
animation. Oh,
Yeah.
probably all animation. if we're being honest.
Well, yeah. That's all right. So are you reading anything else? I don't want to like skim over.
Yeah. I mean, yeah,
reading.
like when I need to wind down for the evening, I'm currently reading Love Does by Bob Goff. I know I'm like way behind a lot of people that have read this book, but I'm just now getting around to it. And yeah, the guy's hilarious. But he really takes the layman approach to, using stories from his life and just drawing pictures of God's love for people. I listened to an interview that he did recently, he deliberately doesn't use Bible verses because he wants his stuff to be as accessible as possible for people. And of course, the thing he's most known for is that, he put his phone number in his book and he still gets 50 calls a day from people.
Wow.
I am tempted, but I'm the kind of person that doesn't like bothering people, so I'd rather not. But he does say most people call him just to see if it's really him.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe call him once you're finished with the book and just be like, cool stuff.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Just be like, thank you. I liked it.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Awesome. We did kind of touch into, well, I mean, we got into some shows that we would love to be brought back, movies and TV shows, but what are you currently watching now, Kyle?
Yeah. Luke mentioned Daredevil Born Again. Yeah, I've been enjoying that. I haven't seen this week's episode, so I know you're itching to talk to me about it, but I know I need to get to it. Yeah, but I've been enjoying that.
Good.
Yeah.
We don't usually go into spoilers or anything anyway, but
yeah. I know, but I know the feeling like, oh, I want to talk about it. Like
this last episode was
but hey,
so good.
That's why we have the spoiler channels in Discord, so if you guys aren't in our Discord,
great plug, dude.
Yeah,
great plug.
I've been watching that. Also been watching Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord, which is a very long title for a show. It's title : subtitle -- subtitle. Darth Maul is my favorite Star Wars character. Not because he's the most interesting, but just because he's just the coolest looking, I think.
Agreed.
They didn't give him a whole lot to do in Phantom Menace, but I'm so glad that Dave Filoni was able to bring him back and give him a personality and let him have dialogue. And I've been enjoying that as well.
What's the name? What's his name? The voice of Maul?
Sam Witwer does the voice. He's a huge nerd, Star Wars fan. He's a dungeon master.
Well, he's just like he's Starkiller, so well versed in Star Wars as well. And so like Dave Filoni is like asking him like, what do you think Darth Maul would do? Or like, how do you think he would say this?
Yeah.
And there's this one thing where he like picks something apart where it's like Dave Filoni directed him to do something. He's like, you think Maul would do that? Like, he's like this, and this, and like this Sith, and like this, like, and he like talks about all this like deep lore. And Dave's just like, yeah, let's go with yours.
I do really appreciate that. Like everybody, whatever people's feelings on Phantom Menace are, pretty much everybody is like, I wish they did more stuff with Darth Maul. Like Darth Maul deserved like more of an arc than what he got him, and that's what we've been giving. Like he was Clone Wars, now to this, like
I heard an interview from Peter Serafinowicz, who did his voice for Phantom Menace, and George Lucas is notoriously not great at directing actors. Like his usual catchphrase is, okay, let's do that again, this time faster with more intensity. That's usually what he tells them. But he said to him, like, he just wasn't giving anything. He finally says, George, can you give me some direction? Like, what do you want? And George just says to him, just make him sound really evil. that's all he got. So he has like 3 lines in the movie. But Sam Witwer, not only is he Maul, but he was also Starkiller in the Force Unleashed games. That's another thing I want to get finished. We never got a third Force Unleashed.
Man, so good.
Yeah.
Wasn't he a vampire in something?
Because
he was a vampire in Being Human, which was a show on Sci-Fi, which is great. Yeah, it's such a ridiculous premise. It's a vampire, a werewolf, and a ghost are roommates.
Yep.
Awesome. I love it. I love it.
It's actually
give it a 90s theme song and we're golden.
Yeah, no, I've seen it. It's like it's cringy, but in a good way.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, Sam, I'm gonna butcher his last name. Whitmer.
Yeah.
Whitmer.
Yeah.
He did all like with the motion capture as well.
Yeah.
For Star Killer.
Yeah.
Like that dude is crazy talented.
Yeah. Yeah. They modeled his face after his. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I haven't started Maul yet. I need to. Probably once we finish rewatch and Lie to Me.
Right.
I'll suggest it to Asia.
Yeah. There's this YouTuber, I'll look up his name because I keep forgetting it, but he does like deep fake watch parties of here it is. Charlie Hopkinson.
He does like the Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan like on the couch.
Yeah, so he's been doing that with Maul. Yeah. That's such a great series.
Dude,
I love watching that.
I've only seen the shorts like when they're posted.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen if he does like a full feature length YouTube video, but
yeah, but I love watching
hilarious.
his episodes after new episodes of a show that he does come out. So yeah.
That's awesome. That's so funny, dude. I need to go check that out too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Okay. I just want to dive into like spoiler free, like thoughts on Daredevil so far.
Yeah.
Like I can't move on.
I know.
Because I haven't seen any of Born Again.
Like
So-
not even the first season, right?
I haven't seen any
That's
of
okay.
Born Again, and it's terrible because it's like every episode,
We've talked
and the guest have
we've
been like,
mentioned
Born
it.
Again's
Yeah.
so good. Like I know.
I can't remember
need to
though.
get
Did you
on it.
watch like Daredevil on Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you should.
I
just
should be
watch...
good to just jump in.
Yeah.
It pretty much
Absolutely.
picks up off of where they left off with all the Netflix shows.
Mhm.
And
I'm
what's
sure
funny
there's a
is that-
YouTube video I can watch that's a
Yeah.
recap of like here's
Probably.
what you
Yeah.
need to know before starting Born Again, and spend 5 minutes and
Yeah.
get back
But
on
like
track.
you don't need to know what's going on. Like you don't need to watch the first ones. Like if you haven't seen the first show, like you definitely should because it's that good. But you can jump into this because it's just a fresh new story and
yeah.
Yeah,
Dude.
it's funny that they're calling it Born Again because Marvel has this track record of using a title from a famous comic book and then it has almost nothing to do with that comic that they're pulling from. So
Yeah.
there's a really great there's the Daredevil Born Again comic is one of the all-time classic Daredevil stories, but it's almost nothing like what's in the show.
I've heard that like season 3 is gonna lean more into that.
Okay, yeah,
I that's what I've heard, but again, we're like it's all speculation right now. I don't know where people get that information from.
okay. Well, if it does, it's gonna get even darker, which is saying something because it's already gotten pretty dark. So
Well, I mean, after the episode that you watched last, like you can see how it's like where it's going.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh, yeah. So it's so good, Michael. You got to watch it, man.
How long are the episodes? Are they 40? Are they an hour? Under an hour?
Roughly 45
Like
to an hour. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's a lunch break episode. I can start getting those,
Nice.
but I still have 4.5 more seasons of Buffy to get through. I'm just saying.
Oh, bro.
It's basically the
Just
same
saying.
thing.
That's
Yeah.
on my list, man.
It's on my list too.
My first world problem. Yeah, I'm so backlogged and everything. I have no time to watch everything. I can't rewatch anything because there's so much out there.
Mhm.
See, I can't. I
It's
feel
so
like I
worth it
can't.
if you like that 90s vibe. If you're into 90s and old like Joss Whedon kind of like shows, it's fantastic. It's so wonderfully 90s. And they lean into the cheese in a big way.
Yeah.
So if you appreciate that, then you'll love Buffy. That's all.
Wanna try it.
That's all you need to sell on it. But yeah, and that's what's kind of got me hooked. It's my lunchtime like TV watching thing. Now that Invincible is through this season, I've caught up on that, so I'm like locked into Buffy. But I guess I can bounce around on Born Again. I might as well. It'll just stretch out the Buffy time, which is good. Because there will be a day when, like, sadly, there is no more Buffy for me, to watch. Mm-hmm. So,
well, there's comics, bro.
That's true. There are, yeah.
That is true.
Oh man.
Well, and Kyle, you mentioned like getting the box sets of things. I'm like, dude, why don't I do that? Because like I love following storylines and like they do the crossovers and all of that stuff, and I'm just like, I just need to get the box sets.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, just be ready to put your money down, because like even retail, they can be high. And then once they go out of print, then you got to scour, eBay and whatnot. Yeah. So yeah, get them when you can.
I'll have to go look for a couple story arcs that I want to keep track of.
And you can always do digital, but nothing beats physical.
I've done digital for a little bit, like, cause you could get them free from like the library and stuff like that. But it's not the same.
Filling up a shelf, and having that like,
oh dude, I've got comics on the floor. My shelf is full.
I don't know where I have a few, like they're not the box collection, but it's like the series set where it's just like a thicker book that's like 10 books or whatever. I've got a few of those.
Yeah. I've got that for Bone, and I have the collection of the Sandman comics.
Yeah.
That are all like, it's like individual books, but each book is kind of like a season, like a collection of the comics. Right. But those are like that together. And I have Death Note. I have all of Death Note, the manga. And I almost want to keep it. I was supposed to give it to one of the Michaels at Tantrum Con, and I forgot.
Oh, too many Michaels.
Oops, all Michaels.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. Maybe now I'll display it, or maybe next Tantrum Con.
Yeah,
I'll get it to him.
I want to catch up on Ghost Spider, because I had all the Spider Gwens, and then I read up until she skipped worlds and went to, I think, like Ultimate Spider-Man's world, and like then she's just in Ultimate Spider-Man. And
the thing you got to be careful about is things like that. There's no definitive endings. They're just going to keep putting out more and more stuff. So you keep like you're either going to keep collecting stuff, or you're going to keep holding out until there's the full thing that's never going to end. So
no, well, that's what I'm saying. I want to at least catch up on that. Like, she's one of my favorite comic book like storylines. Like, her origin story is gnarly. I like it a lot. Well, we jump kind of back into like reading stuff.
Yeah.
Are you playing anything these days, Kyle?
Yeah. So the one game I'm playing most consistently right now, whether I like it or not, is called Blood on the Clocktower. It's a social deduction game. If you're familiar with games like Werewolf or Mafia, it's kind of like that, except there's 100 different roles that you can play. And so there's different like scenarios that you'll follow. And it gets super competitive. The reason I'm playing it is because I work at a community college, and I volunteer as an advisor to the tabletop gaming club. And one of the new members of the club introduced that this year, and it is so wildly popular. It's like the only thing they want to play. But it definitely works for the group, because it's it works for a larger group. And they have this mechanic called the Traveler, where if someone either has to leave early or shows up late, you can put them in as a traveler, and they can easily come in and out. But yeah,
I haven't heard of that.
Yeah. So it's this typical like social deduction game where it's nighttime, everyone goes to sleep, they close their eyes.
Yeah.
Then the storyteller will go around like tapping people, like they'll wake someone up, tell them what's going on, and they will make some choices. One person is in this game they're called the Demon. Sorry if that upsets anybody. They get to decide like, this person's dying tonight, and and they'll have minions that have their but yeah, every role has a different ability. But these college students get really into it. They will get into like shouting matches with each other, like, I know you're lying and I can prove it. You know?
Yeah.
And what's funny is that they all play this game so much better than me. I am like, I'm dial up their DSL, if that makes any sense. To, you know, those that are old enough to remember that stuff. So I'm just like mostly just moseying along. Okay. Oh, I'm dead now. Okay. No, but am I voting? No. Okay. But, so that's what I've been playing the most. When I have time for it, which is very little these days, I've been bouncing back and forth between a couple of games. I've been playing Hogwarts Legacy, which is, you know, fun. You know, living out.
What's your house?
Ravenclaw.
Okay.
Okay.
Because they're, you know, because they're the nerdy house. You know, they're the smart people. You know.
Yep.
And then and I recently started Assassin's Creed Mirage. And the reason I'm playing that is because I really want to play Shadows. That's the one that the fans have demanding for years, because that one's in Japan, you know, so you get like ninjas with assassins. But I'm like, okay, no, but I got to play Mirage first, just in case there's any story elements that they're going to reference. They probably won't.
Yeah.
But, you know, I have to. I have to play them all. So to my detriment.
How do you feel about Black Flag Resync?
Dude.
Yeah, no, Black Flag is, I think, my second favorite. I think my favorite is 2, just because of how innovative it was compared to the first.
So 2 and Brotherhood. Oh my gosh.
2 Brotherhood.
Black Flag. Yeah, Black Flag is so fun. Yeah.
But now, how do you feel about Resync, the re-release?
I have not heard about that.
Yeah, they're re-releasing Black Flag as like a remaster or remaster.
Okay, well, I played it. Okay, again, going back to the backlogs, I'm so backlogged. I didn't get a PS5 until last year. And because I don't get new consoles or any new technology until it breaks. You know, I'm just an old soul. You know?
Yeah. Well, you got it before the price hike. That's all that matters.
Yeah. No, even better, I got it used from the local used game store. Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah,
I'm the same way with technology. I want it to like die before I get a new one. Like I was basically forced to get a new phone.
Yeah, but yeah, because so I haven't played Ghost of Yotei. I haven't played Spider-Man 2. Yeah, there's so many games I want to play, but I have so little free time. So
I just saw a joke, like someone posted, like, oh, like the PS6 leaked. And it's going to be like backwards compatible back to PS4. And somebody commented, like, of course it's going to be backwards compatible to PS4 because there's no games on the PS5. And I made me chuckle.
Yeah. Yeah. No, like, I joke about this, but it's true. I kind of miss COVID because I had more time just to be home alone and I could get a lot more gaming done. I could watch a lot more shows. I didn't have to be anywhere hanging out with people, but you know, oh well, it was fun while it lasted.
I mean, I say that too, just with like online community. Like there's good communities out there. Like LTN is like a really, you know, like I love hanging out in our Discord and stuff, but there was like, I remember like people would schedule like Zoom calls and Discord hangs and like, there was like so much life on the internet. Yeah. And it's not quite the same, but yeah, part of that too is just the time to game. It's like, oh, I guess I got to work from home again. It's like, play this game on my lunch break.
Oh, darn. Okay. Couple meals. Okay.
But yeah, I agree with the backlog thing, except I'm like opposite, where especially with like watching stuff, it's just like I have to watch stuff like while I'm doing other things for work or ministry or whatever, or like taking care of a child, and I'm like, I don't want to watch something new, and so I've got to like rewatch something or like play something that I've played before that's easy to set down. So like I'm playing Advance Wars Reboot Camp on the Switch because it's like it's just easy to like get through.
Yeah.
And so I haven't played a new game in a long time outside of
Slay the Spire 2, which is another great pick up and put down game.
Yeah.
What other new game are you playing?
No, that was it. No, I just my mind blanked. It's late-ish. Dude, Slay the Spire 2 is killing it for me for that reason as well. And I got Slay the Spire 1 on my phone from Apple Arcade. That's dangerous. And it is so dangerous. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah. But what is kind of nice about that too is like I'm trying to be healthy and get like exercise indoors. So I have an exercise bike that I'm doing every day. So what I do is I get on the bike, I do my Devo. Shout out to LTN's latest Devo series on the YouVersion Bible app. Yeah.
Going through that right now, loving it.
Nice.
So I'll do that. And then with the leftover time on the bike, I'm like, well, might as well just pull out Slay the Spire and start playing while I'm cycling away in air conditioned,
that's awesome.
Comfort.
Well, Kyle, what we're saying is you need to play Slay the Spire 2.
Yes. Yes. Because you can pick it up, put it down, and get distracted at work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Add that to your backlog.
Okay.
That sounds like an insult. Add that to your backlog.
Oh, write that down. That's a good one.
Yes.
Put it on a t-shirt. Oh no.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. I like all that, Kyle. I like Assassin's Creed. I haven't played one of those in a long time, but I may have to add that back to my list to play Black Flag again because
who doesn't love being a pirate?
It's an assassin pirate or a pirate assassin.
People like talk online about just because I didn't play it. I never played it. Maybe I should now that the resync version is coming out. But people on Reddit are like, man, I remember playing it and just all I did was sail around and get sea shanties and go like fight other ships.
Yeah.
Like didn't even care about the assassin stuff. I just lived my best pirate life.
Dude, for an Assassin's Creed game, like it had some of the best like naval combat.
Yeah.
It was wild.
That's awesome. Oh,
who just saw that? Who saw that coming? Yeah.
Right out of like coming out of the like Italian, Renaissance era, and then we're doing pirate stuff now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there was a bridge to that because 3 was colonial and it did have a sailing mechanic, which people picked up on. Like, okay, let's lean into that. And I heard an anecdote that Assassin's Creed 3 was going to be the last one, and then Ubisoft wanted to make an open world pirate game, but I guess their publisher wasn't feeling it, and they said, "Okay, what if we just make an Assassin's Creed game?"
Nice, yeah. No, I thought 3 was good. I liked that one too. That one was fun.
Yeah. Yeah. One of my favorite things to do in games like that, in these open world games, is to do busy work, like sailing around looking for all the stuff you're supposed to find, and just listening to whatever podcast I'm listening to.
Nice.
Kind of like all the fine shows here on the Love the Nerd Podcast Network.
Like, yeah.
Ayo. Love it.
I like doing that in Spider-Man. I like just swinging around, fighting crime.
And that's the one game I want fast travel. It's too much fun.
No, seriously.
Swinging through New York. Yeah.
Yeah. It's so good. It's so good. Kyle, I don't want to, go too late on this episode, although we tend to go over time all the time anyway, now that we're not on like a radio station schedule. But what have you been experiencing? Like, this is the highlight of this podcast episode here. What have you been up to in nerd culture event wise?
Yeah, so some I referenced earlier is that I volunteer with community college board game club. We hang out every Tuesday night after a clock out of work. We meet up and we'll be there from 5 in the afternoon until about 9 o'clock at night. And at that point, I have to tell them, okay, I'm tired. Go home. But that's it's a great way to serve them, just give them a space to hang out and enjoy their games. Just be available to, offer any kind of support that might be needed. Like literally last night, someone was having an episode, and me and one student just hung out with him for a while after it was all over, just to make sure he was okay, and just console him, just remind him like, hey man, we're here for you. It's all good. So very grateful to be able to do that.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then my local church hosts a game night once a month, which has been good. We are planning on doing like a revamp soon. I had shared in one of our Discord servers that we were kind of experiencing some burnout from the volunteers, and Bubba Stallcup actually reached out and said, hey, do you guys want to talk about it? So he and I and the person in charge got on a call, and he gave us some good advice. And one thing I took away from NCMS was we need to start a Discord server, because we only see these people once a month, and we could easily be more in touch with them. And I think that's a really easy way and a really effective way to do that.
Yeah.
So that's on my to-do list. And that's what I'm doing most consistently right now. So
So I mean, like you mentioned, that's something you learned at NCMS.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that for a second.
Hey,
what is this NCMS you speak of?
The Nerd Culture Ministry Summit. And I think this was the third one.
Yeah.
And I had not gone in the past because based on the programming and frankly the cost, it didn't seem like it was meant for someone like me that's more like in doing lay ministry. It seemed like more geared towards people that were doing it full time. But I just decided to go this year partially because I had vacation time to burn, and I had heard through Bubba that they were looking for volunteers to help run it. I'm like, okay, that's a good enough excuse for me. And I'm so glad I went. I didn't do as much volunteering as I thought I would. But I got to see all my friends like Luke and Bubba and other people from the LTN community. I met Michael for the first time, as well as Radio Matt, as well as Steve Valdez from Save Point Ministries, and a bunch of other cool people. Got to play a lot of games, got to relive some N64 nostalgia. That was great.
We played some GoldenEye.
We did. You young whippersnappers, you don't even know.
Did you do slappers only?
I don't know if we did a slappers match. We did a remote mines match. We did a grenade launcher match. Knives, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Which we couldn't figure out how to hit people. We just had to luck, I guess.
Yeah. That was So, we played GoldenEye, and then the first night I played Gauntlet, which was great. Playing that again, and then the last night I played Rampage. And I remember when I first picked up the controller, I was looking for that right thumbstick, forgetting that because the controls we had were shaped like a modern PlayStation controller, but it still had all the buttons of an N64. So but that was great. Colorado Springs is a beautiful place, high desert, similar to Bend, Oregon. Although I think they could give us a run for their money. Frankly, it is just an incredible place to see and to hike. Glen Eyrie Castle is amazing. And just hearing some really inspiring keynotes. Being in the same room as Butch Hartman was pretty cool.
Yes, creator of the Fairly Odd Parents. If anybody's unfamiliar,
Danny Phantom and
wow,
oh hey,
and then Lucas to show off. Oh my gosh, so cool.
He signed a Bible for Kiko too.
Oh, awesome!
He's got the Garden Bible, which is like his cartoon.
Cool.
Christian cartoon, and he illustrated. So there's comic strips and artwork and stuff throughout the Bible. And so I had him sign it, and Kiko's gonna be the coolest kid in Sunday school one day.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
But it was cool having him there.
Yeah, and then it's just hearing some. attending some workshop as well that were really practical. Attended one on fundraising with the folks from Reliant, which was great. Got some good pointers from them. And then, Deadly Dill's panel on building online community had some great advice as well. And that's where I got the idea, like, oh yeah, I should start a Discord server. I don't know the first thing about running a Discord server, but I'm sure I could pick it up on the way. And I think I know a couple of people that could probably help me out on that. So yeah,
I've had on good authority that there is a course coming that is going to be put together by a few of those people that were at NCMS and lead communities. So
nice,
awesome.
We might have a meeting next week.
Yeah, so I'm so glad I ended up going, and I encourage everyone to consider it next year. And although it's in Orlando,
Kyle, I'm glad you got to come, man. Like I was going, I didn't look at anyone who was signed up or who was going. I didn't hop into the NCMS Discord until that week. And so it's just I was just pleasantly surprised at the people that would walk around the corner and I didn't know I was gonna see you here. And there's a lot of new faces, a lot of return. But yeah, Kyle, like you said, you weren't sure. You'd have missed the first two because you didn't feel like it was for you necessarily. What would you tell your past self before NCMS now that what did you was it for you? Did you feel like it was something you needed then, or would you encourage yourself to go?
I mean, I would.
Yeah.
And maybe I'd tell myself, what do you got to lose aside from, $1,000 for airfare and, a few vacation days? I'm always giving LTN, light jabs.
Dude, were you flying first class?
They never do anything out west,
It's true. Yeah. It's even further next year.
Yeah. Yeah, Orlando.
But it's closer to a more major airport, so it'll be easier to fly in.
I guess.
I bet there's a direct flight for you. I don't know. There's a direct flight for...
My local airport's a regional one, so, we'll see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe there will be one
but we're obviously closer.
Maybe.
And so they did the NCMS panel or talk at Exponential in San Diego last year. So that I don't remember. They do stuff at Exponential though as well. So it's tough, man. It's tough to get out west. There's not a whole lot that goes on out there, ironically.
We have CDC.
Yeah,
Comic-Con.
Yeah,
I've heard of that.
San Diego
actually.
Comic-Con.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, I'm talking about all the things that we go to.
Yeah,
they're not over there.
PAX West. I know it's always on Labor Day weekend. I know that's a schedule conflict. So yeah,
Labor Day weekend's tough.
Labor Day weekend's tough because you gotta get down to Atlanta for Dragon Con.
Kyle, did you go to Dragon Con once?
No.
Okay. There, we used to go to Dragon Con. Long time ago.
Y'all used to? Man.
Michael, you got to start it up again.
Did LTN ever make it out there, or was that GameChurch?
I thought LTN did the first year.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe the first year or so.
What would have been wild is if y'all were there 2019, even as GameChurch, I would have been there. That would have been one of the years that I was
LTN
there.
LTN would have been there.
Wow. Man, that would have been nuts.
Yeah. Because we hit our 8th birthday this year. So that's, I think 2019 would have been.
I know LTN has a couple of Georgia boys.
Yeah.
So it could be possible. I mean, I'm in North Carolina, but my wife and I have been dying to get back down to Dragon Con. We miss it.
Yeah. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to go comb through all of the old pictures and see if you're in the background.
Yes. Yes, please.
But we'll have to see. I was this close going to Dice Tower West a year or so ago, and then I discovered it's 5 days long. I'm like, oh my gosh.
That's
Whew.
what's been keeping me from going to Origins. Origins is 5 days, and I don't know if I can swing that. So,
Origins is 4 days.
is it?
Technically, yes. The mission trip, so like all our mission trips, so like Gen Con's 4 days, but you tack on like the day before for travel and all of that. Origins is the same way. Technically, it is 5 days, but that first day there's no like expo hall. It's all just like meetings and
Yeah, because it's more of a trade show, right?
that first day is,
Yeah.
and then the second day is like the first day of expo, and that's when like we show up to help and all of that. So it's no different than Gen Con.
Okay.
If that helps you at all, and I recommend that one. It's a good one.
Speaking of Gen Con, I signed up today, so I'll be there.
Let's
This year.
go.
Yeah.
Nice.
I saw it on your Facebook group.
Yep. Yeah.
Kyle's Nerdy Mission. I saw it. That's awesome, man. I will be there. Asia might also be there.
Oh,
What?
cool. I don't think I definitely haven't been in the same room as her yet.
Michael should come.
When is it?
First week of August.
Weekend.
August.
Well, yeah,
First
first
weekend,
weekend of
yeah.
August.
So like end of July going into August. Yeah.
Oh, Michael's boss. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Perfect.
That is cool.
Can you guys hear like my next door neighbors? They run an auto repair business out of their house, and I can hear a car revving.
Ooh.
So,
What kind of
A
car?
little bit, but it's fine.
okay.
I gotta know. But yeah, well, dude, I can't wait to hang out at Gen Con. I gotta introduce you to my friend Will Meadows there, because he plays all of the Blood on the Clocktower.
Okay.
And he could give you some pointers probably.
Nice.
He's been on a cruise that was like it was like Blood on the Water or something. And it was just like they played Blood on the Clocktower like every night.
Oh my gosh.
Awesome.
Imagine being a member of the crew and just witnessing that. Like that's all these people do.
Yeah.
Like, don't you want to like get off the boat and like go in the ocean, like to the beach? Like we're at port.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm taking my turn.
Yeah. It's nighttime. We have to all keep our eyes closed.
Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah, if you need some, or I bet he'd play Blood on the Clocktower with you there. You've
Nice.
been to Gen Con, right?
Yeah. This will be my third
Yeah.
time.
Okay.
I've been alternating since 2021 between
That
PAX
impacts.
Unplugged and Gen Con, and that's holding true
Yeah.
this year. So
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, Gen Con's a blast. So by the way, if still plenty of time to sign up, everybody listening. So come hang out with us in Indianapolis this summer. So,
Yeah, we need it for sure. And you can hang out with at least two of us here.
And at least like look up
No-
what the flights
no
to
pressure.
Indianapolis are.
Dude,
Yeah.
just drive to my house.
How far? That's like 8 hours.
It's probably going to be better for you than it is for me. Yeah.
I did it.
Yeah.
I did it with a baby.
You went to Greenville.
With, like, a
Actually, no, you did go to.
6-month-old.
You did drive. You drove to Greenville, and then you like rested, and then you drove to Charlotte.
And then I drove all the way back home post con with a 6-month-old, which seems near impossible, but it happened. And we're all.
Is it just the
still-
weekend? What are we doing? What is this?
It's like Wednesday. You show up Wednesday,
okay.
like the day before, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday is the con,
Sunday.
and you can
Yeah.
or Sunday,
Yeah.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Sunday you can leave.
If you
All right.
want.
Okay.
I recommend not.
I gotta do flights now.
All right, take
One
a
traveler
look.
at a
You
time.
don't
We'll get
have
it.
to.
Yeah, this is all
Hello,
part of the
welcome
podcast.
back to the Pulse, where Michael
Yeah.
books a flight, Luke orders some
Game
Game
Boy
Boy Advance
parts.
parts, and Kyle lives next to an auto shop.
Yeah.
I don't know. Kyle could do something too. Kyle's he's looking up comic books.
Yeah.
There you go.
What next box set? How can I fund I almost said Helldivers 3.
Yeah.
Hellboy 3. And Helldivers
but
3.
also Helldivers 3, like
Yeah.
why not?
Yeah.
No.
For a while I was, kickstarting board games and realized that, I couldn't keep up with that. I've just got my shelf of shame just keeps building. So, but what I do a lot still is I'll back digital comics that I find interesting. It's like $5 to $10 for an issue, and they'll just do a new campaign every time they're putting out another issue. So that's something I will do every now and then. I mostly just read it on my computer, but yeah, that's always fun.
Yeah, man. I love it. Dude, Kyle, thanks for being here, man. Thanks for coming on the podcast, talking a little bit about what you're up to and talking about NCMS and your experience there.
I listen to podcasts all day, and this is the first one I've ever been invited to. So
what?
Thanks for having me, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, dude, thanks for being a part of LTN
Yeah.
and like coming on trips and volunteering in different spaces. Like legit, man. Like, dude, one of my favorite mission trip experiences was like the first mission trip you and I were on in PAX.
PAX Unplugged 2021.
PAX Unplugged. Yeah.
And we were still masking.
Yeah, we were still masking. We were like in this super old house, like above a fish market.
I don't remember the fish market. Was I at that one?
Yeah, no, it was. So it might have been down the street.
Okay.
Because that's where we had to get the keys for the Airbnb. So you might have showed up after we got the keys.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I think I showed up late. So yeah, but
yeah, it was like, yeah, you, me, Matt, Bubba, Terry, Mike. So like it was Eric, dude.
Yeah,
I haven't heard from him in a minute. Anyway, it was a legendary time, and I have fond memories of just serving with you. And I'm thankful for it.
Con Minister in general can be brutal because it's like you're in a loud like convention hall, it's packed with people, it's hot, and then put a face mask on, you get 10% hotter. You're trying to raise your voice even higher. And Saturday is the toughest day because it's the most populated, it's the hottest. And I remember a couple of times where I'm demoing a game, and without thinking about it, I'm wiping sweat off my forehead and then touching components like, oh god.
Yeah. Or it's like your throat is sore and you're yelling through a mask, and you put in a fisherman's friend, and then all the fumes just shoot up into your eyes, and then you're crying. Yeah. Those were the days.
Man, it's exhausting, but
the days.
Did we just talk about how we miss those days?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's exhausting, but it's worth it. You make memories, and serving the kingdom.
Yeah. So, like we said it, if you want to join Kyle, myself, maybe Michael, on this trip, on a Gen Con or a future trip, like come to Tantrum Con, come to PAX Unplugged, whatever. Go to lovethynerd.com/outreach. Sign up, come with us. It's a good time, and you'll make fond memories like the fish market Kyle doesn't remember. But on that note, Kyle, again, thank you for being here. Much appreciated. And thank you guys for joining us, listening or viewing, and just experiencing with us what's happening in nerd culture, as well as what we're reading, watching, playing, and experiencing. Join us on the fun in the Discord. We've mentioned it before in this episode, but the Discord is popping off. Like, we're talking anime, we're talking Daredevil spoilers, we're talking video games. Just at the time of the recording, last Friday, we had a game night where, yes, I was playing Slay the Spire 2. We had a big group in there just like hanging out, watching me and a few others weasel our way through the dungeon.
A ton of people showed. It was a blast.
A ton of people showed. Like, I think every game was like full, except for Fall Guys, which you need like 60,000 people to actually fill a lobby. But yeah, come join us in the Discord. Join us on game nights. We'd love to have you. Just let us know what you're reading, watching, or playing in the Discord, and we will respond. Somebody will respond. We've got a good community to nerd out with you about whatever you want to talk about. If you like what you heard, check us out on YouTube. If you like what you see and you want to check out the audio version while you're driving, check us out on wherever you want to listen to podcasts, Spotify, Apple Music. Is there a platform for podcasts on MySpace? I don't know, probably. So check us out there. I bet we're there. Also, check us out on the Glue Network, found on any Roku device, whether that's your TV or you got the little Roku stick, or you just download the Roku app. GLU stands for God Loves You Network on any of those devices. We're in like the top streamed channels on there. So check out Love Thy Nerd on the Glue Network. And last but not least, if you are interested in partnering with us in any way, if you want to partner with us financially, go to lovethynerd.com/partner. If you want to come on a trip with us, lovethynerd.com/outreach. Or if you want to volunteer and do something in the online community space or on Facebook, or like just volunteer on one of our teams, go to lovethynerd.com/volunteer. Basically, type in Love Thy Nerd and go to our website, and you can find everything on there. Whatever your heart's content, just poke around. I think that's it. It's always a mouthful at the end, but we made it. Thanks for listening, guys. Love you. And I have been Luke.
I have been Michael, and we have been joined by
Kyle Matthews. I don't have
Kyle
a fun
Matthews.
segue to end that.
Hey,
Yeah.
That's all right.
put that on your backlog.
Yeah, put that on your backlog.
Hey, and if
Good callback.
nobody tells you this, remember it's true. Jesus loves
Jesus loves you, nerd.
Bye.